So look at my hair. Okay, so yesterday I literally felt like crap. I got up. I used some eardrops from Publix because my ears were itching like really bad. So I decided to use these eardrops. Can't show the label. I used these eardrops from Publix to stop the itching and relieve my earache, and literally woke up the next day and felt like death. So I normally don't use like stuff like that. I usually use like olive oil because like I'm trying to I'm trying to work on this thing like being a naturalist. So a naturalist is where you use nothing, no man-made medicines, only medicines that are from earth, from nature, and natural healing, which means if you get a cold or a virus, you don't take anything. You just rehydrate, stay with fluids, eat plenty of citrus, for vitamin C, onions to to oxidize your blood, natural stuff to fight off any virus or cold or illness you have. And so I usually use like olive oil for my earaches or for itching in my ears. I'm trying to pull away from using Q-tips, but kind of addicted to them. So it's been about, I don't know, about 2 months now since I've been using nothing but all natural remedies to heal myself. So I decided, okay, like this itching was like really, really bad. So I went and got the eardrops, paid $8 for them, and I'm never using them again. So I used the eardrops, and I literally woke up the next day, and it was like I was congested all up in here, and like I literally felt like I was gonna pass out. And I mean, I went to go Instacart shopping, and I could barely hold my head up. So I did my shopping, and I kept telling myself, don't faint, don't faint, don't faint. And I made it through, delivered the groceries, and then I was driving, and I was like, don't faint, don't faint, don't faint, because I literally felt like I was going to pass out while I was driving. So I make it all the way, and I call my friend, and I tell him like I feel like I'm going to pass out. So he tells me to go straight to the hospital. When I get to the hospital, and that's where I fainted. And when I came to, like, they were like, here, like, how are you feeling, and blah, blah, blah. So they asked me, like, do you have high blood pressure? Yes. What pills do you take for it? I don't. Do you have any mental health illness? Yes, I do. What is it? So I tell them what it is. They're like, what medications do you take for it? And I tell them, I don't. I don't take any pills. So they're like, well, what medicine have you been taking? And I said, none. I haven't taken any medicine. I'm a naturalist. This is the face I got. Okay. So you don't take any medicines? No, I don't. Okay. Do you take any vitamins? Yes, I do. I take vitamins, but they're gummies. Okay. So do you want any painkillers? No, I don't. Okay. So, like, they wanted to give me all kind of stuff. I was like, look, I'll take the Tylenol. Just give me Tylenol, because they want to give me Loratabs, but I don't want that junk. And they want to give me naproxen. I don't take that. Ibuprofen. No, I don't take that. So they gave me the Tylenol, and I was like, fine, okay, I'll take the Tylenol, because my head was hurting so freaking bad. Like, it was hurting really, really bad. Kari, I mean, really bad. So it felt like all my muscles were tightening up, like all right up in here is tight. Like I was like aching all over. So I was laying there and my son-in-law came, brought Kari. And I was like, I couldn't, nothing. I mean, all I wanted to do was sleep. I didn't want no lights on. My head was hurting. And all I did was put some eardrops in my ears. And I was like, what is making me feel like this? So they were like, maybe it's the flu. They swabbed my nose for the flu. It's like, oh my God. If it's the flu, do you want anything for it? No, I don't. Do you take flu shots? No, I don't. So then the flu test came back negative. So maybe it's strep throat. So they swabbed my throat. Maybe it's strep throat. They don't see any bumps back there, so it's not strep throat. It's not strep throat. My throat is itchy, I mean scratchy, but it's fine. So they swabbed for strep throat. Guess what? Not strep throat. My heart rate was like really, really high, so they said I needed fluids and they were going to give me antibiotics. I'll take the fluids, but not the antibiotics. And they were like, well, if you have a virus, then my body will fight it off naturally. And she was like, but we need to give you something for it. And I was like, listen, I'm a naturalist. If I have a virus, my body will fight it off naturally. And so they gave me fluids to try to bring my heart rate down. And they ended up giving me like 2 bags of IV fluids. And all I did was sleep. All I wanted to do was sleep. Just let me sleep. Like cut the light off and let me sleep. They kept checking my blood pressure, kept checking my heart rate. So I was in there from like, I say about 11:30, about 11:30. No, it was about 10 something. All the way up until 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock that night. So 10 o'clock in the morning, I would say about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock that night. I was in there all day. And all I wanted to do is sleep. Just let me sleep. They kept coming in. They want to check here, check this, check that. So they were like, because I had tightness in my neck and all my other tests came back negative, they were like, maybe we're thinking like, and I was like, please don't say meningitis. Please don't say meningitis. My friend, he said, maybe you got meningitis. Tell them to test you for meningitis. And I know what a test for meningitis means. That means a spinal tap. So the doctor came in. He was like, do you have a rash anywhere? I had a rash on my foot, but it cleared up. Any tender in the belly? No. Tenderness around the neck? Yeah. So he was like, well, we're thinking maybe it's, and I was like, no, don't say it. Meningitis. Ugh, you son of a itch. You said the M word. So he was like, we're gonna run some more tests, draw some blood, and then we may have to do a spinal tap to see if it's meningitis. I know what it was like getting an epidural. I got 3 of them. I got 3 epidurals, and I promised, I said I never again want to stick anything in my back. Well, they ended up sticking something in my back, and I wanted to kick that lady. Like, that junk hurt so bad. Next time, I would rather just have the meningitis than them to stick me in my freaking back to test my spinal cord fluid for meningitis in order for them to tell me it's nice and clear and I don't have meningitis. When she said it was clear, I knew I didn't have meningitis, because if it was meningitis, it would be like a cloudy, opaque kind of color, but it was clear. Clear spinal fluid, no meningitis. So I got stuck in my back for nothing. Now my back hurts. I'm still a little tender and sore, congested, but I'm healing. yes, I'm healing. They sent me home with Zofran for nausea, and they want to send me home with antibiotics. No, they didn't want to send me home with antibiotics because I told them I don't take any pills, so they know I don't take any pills. But they want to send me home with 2 other pills, and I was like, them prescriptions still sitting in my car. I am a naturalist. I am learning how to do things the old way. Do you think way back when people had antibiotics? No, your body is the biggest antibiotic. Your body, you get sick, your body is capable of building the antibodies you need to fight off any sickness, any disease, any germ. And if you have a weak immune system, then you're gonna die. But we're all gonna die someday anyways. So, but I'm a naturalist, and I'm learning how to go back to the old ways of healing, letting my body heal itself. And if it doesn't, and it's my time to go, then let me go naturally. So they sent me home with no antibiotics. I'm getting better, a little congested, but I was able to get up this morning, took a shower. I slept so good last night because I slept all day yesterday at the hospital, but I slept good last night. And I got up this morning, took me a shower, went to work. My back hurt. I'm stiff, but I went to work. I did a lot of shopping, made a few coins, still a bit congested. I don't have whatever I have, my body is fighting it. Like, here's the deal. They ran all these tests, right? All these tests. Virus, flu, strep throat, meningitis. And I still left the hospital not knowing what the hell is wrong with me. I still don't know. Like, oh, you're just probably congested from your sinus, from the allergies. Bitch, I could have told, baby, I could have told you that before I got here. I could have came home and just slept the crap off. I could have just came home and slept. And kept drinking fluids and kept drinking water, because I was really, really thirsty. Anyways, but I could have just drank water. I had a fever, but I could have kept drinking water. I mean, I had Tylenol at home. I could have took that at home. You feel me? So I go to the hospital for them to run up thousands of dollars of a bill for me to only find out I still don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I still don't know why all of a sudden I just got really, really, really sick. So here's my theory. My theory is I go out and I do a lot of shopping. So I touch a lot of shopping carts. And normally I'll take the sanitizer wipes and I'll wipe down with the antibacterial wipes. I'll wipe down the cart, you know, just to clean off whatever. Well, they were out of wipes at a store, and I just used the buggy and, you know, shopped or whatever. And then I don't know, I think maybe I scratched my nose because I do this a lot, rubbing my nose, and I might have scratched my nose and probably got a virus from touching that cart and whatever. And whatever it was, my body wasn't used to that particular bacteria, and it's starting to fight off that bacteria. So, like, naturally, my body is reacting to whatever bacteria I came in contact with. So naturally, it's fighting it off. I mean, they said it's going to take several days for me to start feeling back to 100%. But this is what happens. You get a bacteria, your body fights it off, builds the antibodies you need so that if you come in contact with that same bacteria again, guess what? You got the antibodies for your body to attack it and kill it. Hence, the natural way. So, to my body, I thank you. Thank you for fighting off the virus or bacteria that is attacking you. And you're like, get out, you gotta die. But in order to kill it, you're like, sorry, Tika, but we gotta take this from your immune system and we're gonna overload this virus, this bacteria. And you're like, and the bacteria is like, no, I'm gonna get her. And they're like, no. So, yeah. My body is literally attacking the virus. My body is the shiznick. Yeah. Fight it off naturally. Build the antibodies that I need to kill that bacteria. Kill the bacteria. So that I can feel better. Because right now I feel like crap. And I'm tired of feeling like crap. Thank you, God, for the creations and the miracles that you make. So, my body's fighting a virus. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. It is now after 10 o'clock. I am going to lay down, rest, because I'm off from work tomorrow, which means I get another day of resting so that Wednesday come, I am good to go and probably feel maybe 75-85% better. But I know it's going to take like a week or two. Not even a week or two. I say about a week for my body to be like, bacteria gotta go, bacteria dead. So that the bacteria don't be like, to me, and I'd be like, and there's no more Tika. No more Tika. So my body's fighting off the virus and the bacteria naturally. No antibiotics. No. Besides, I was taking them antibiotics and, all it do is give you the trots, man. All you gotta do, you be pooping and next thing you know, your pee be smelling like dang on antibiotics. You're like, why does it smell like that? I don't feel like running to the bathroom every 5 seconds. I'm sorry. I just don't. I ain't nobody got time for that. Let my body fight this junk off naturally. I mean, hell. They had the Black Plague going on back in whenever the Black Plague was going on. And you had a whole family, maybe a whole family die. Maybe you had one survivor. That one survivor, their body was strong enough to fight off that bacteria. You even had the Ebola. A whole entire family. Some whole family died. Sometimes you even had 1 or 2 kids that survived. Guess what? Their body was strong enough to fight off that virus. What? You had all kind of plagues and bugs and viruses, typhoid fever and junk. And people literally, a whole family, you always had somebody who had the stronger immune system that survived. As long as one of us live to tell the story, somebody got to be here to say, hey, this what killed everybody. I want to be that person. So don't give me no crap. I don't need no man-made drugs to make me feel better. If God wanted us to take man-made drugs, he would have. They tearing up the earth anyways. Blessings.